Okay, so this is Sean Baker doing a
Eat in
short
a day
of
as a healthcare worker.
what I eat in a day as a healthcare worker. So Sean Baker is another one of the OGs of the carnivore world. He's a medical doctor. He has been carnivore for years, and he basically makes these videos where he's sitting down eating a giant steak on a giant wooden chopping board, and he watches videos of different people. This one happens to be of a fellow carnivore who says that they're healthcare worker. I haven't actually watched it, but I just seen the first thing, which is insane to me. So I thought I'd jump on and make this little video. I have to say for Sean Baker, you will enjoy his channel. Again, it's very informative. He's like Dr. Ken Berry. He's like Anti Dr. Chafee. He does a lot of nutritional information about how what we're taught is not true and that the carnivore diet is safe, and gives you everything you need. He's very much into his I think he was in the army. I think he worked overseas and deployment as a doctor in the U.S. Army. He's very into his fitness, which you can obviously tell because he's jacked. So he again, like Dr. Berry, was another guy who kept coming up on my feed, and I kept dismissing him as like, you know, oh, this guy's probably trying to sell some sort of supplement to guys to get jacked, and that's probably why he's saying all this crazy stuff about how you don't need fiber and I just eat meat and it. And he's obviously just like a charlatan basically. So again, another person in the carnivore universe I owe a big apology to because I totally misjudged them based on how he looks, because he's completely jacked. Like, look at the size of his freaking arms. Like, so yeah. And then when I actually did watch some of his videos and start to realize that what they're saying is true and things, he does have some very interesting videos as well. But listen to what this healthcare worker says she starts her morning with.
Who works long hours in the operating room. This morning I woke up early and ate some cold leftover ground beef out of
Okay, no. Um, I'm carnivore-ish. I've been carnivore before, but there's no way I could start my day eating cold mince or ground beef, as you call it in America. But cold mince, people would, oh no, it's too much.
a jar. And this is actually something I really love and I always have around. And I just ate enough to get my motor running and I saved some to eat on my lunch break. I like being outside as much as I can when I'm at work to get the natural light exposure on my skin because I'm under artificial lights all day long.
Great idea, really important. Again, if you're doing the metabolic psychiatry, if you're trying to heal your metabolism and improve your metabolic health, natural sunlight, natural light is so important because we still, again, Dr. Casey Means talks about this in other videos, we still are not like actually sure how all of this artificial light that we're constantly surrounded by, that we're constantly getting into our eyes, we don't really know what effect that's having because yeah, the artificial light's been around for a while, but then you add all the screens and everything to it, which has really only been about the last, say, 20 years, where we've been kind of like screens all the time, even maybe less than 20 years for most people to be constantly looking at screens. Because even 20 years ago, like laptops and things like that, they're not the same as they are now. Phones didn't have the internet on them. So it could even be 15 years that we're kind of like really looking at screens a lot all day. And we just don't know the the negative effects of that. We have some idea, but we don't really know. So yeah, eating outside is a good way to get a bit of extra sunlight.
After I got home from work, I grilled a big, juicy ribeye for dinner and all
Love me a ribeye. Ribeye with pink Himalayan salt. Oh, so good.
together, I ate about 2 pounds of beef, salt, and water. Being on the carnivore diet is so convenient, especially for my work life because of its simplicity. And in the end, I'm left feeling energized, grounded, and completely satisfied. What I eat in a day.
Yeah, if that works for her, I mean, she obviously has a very, very busy schedule. She obviously has a very, very busy life. She didn't actually eat that much. I mean, you think about it, she ate a little bit of ground beef for breakfast and then had a giant steak. I think Sean Baker himself is like one of these one meals a day people, and so he just eats a big giant steak once a day, and that does him. I suppose whatever works for you. Um, the point of me a lot of these videos that I'm making is because as a woman in her mid 40s uh, and with severe anxiety, the one meal a day never worked for me. It's too much, and um I thought it was because of my anxiety, and now I'm starting to learn that from a lot of these videos on YouTube from doctors and things, that a lot of it probably has to do with hormones as well. And so I eat a couple of times a day now, um, and I feel fine, and I haven't put on any weight because again, I'm eating like extremely low carb. So, um, but yeah, I don't feel like um, I have to eat little. I wouldn't feel comfortable if I ate as little as that. I mean, obviously the ribeye is giant, but the rest of it for the rest of the day, she's not eating very much. That would make me feel a bit wobbly. It wouldn't work for me, but works for her, and she's able to obviously got a really stressful job and things like that. So fair play to her, it works for her. But um, for me, I found after a lot of trial and error that I'm okay with eating three, even four times a day. If I want to eat meat as a snack, I can, and makes me feel I don't feel bad, and it keeps me more my mood more consistent throughout the day. I don't really have a lot of spikes of anxiety throughout the day, unless it's coming up to my period, in which case all bets are off because it's like a whole different that week is like a whole different experience. But I just eat more, and it kind of dulls down the anxiety a bit more. The random spikes of anxiety that I'll get. Just eat a burger or eat some sausages or some bacon or something, and it kind of damping it down. But this works for her. So, but anyway, yeah, I just thought it was interesting. Sean Baker's another guy you got to check out because he makes a lot of very interesting videos too.